Hi everyone, how are you tonight? I hope you're doing good. This is the second lecture for 1.2. So let me share my screen here. Okay, so in this lecture we're asked to take the fraction 3/4. And I'm going to turn my video off just so I can lay my computer down and have it easier to write on. And we want to write it with a new fraction where 20 is the denominator. So what you need to ask yourself is, what do you multiply 4 by to get 20? Well, 4 times 5 gives us 20. If you're not sure, remember you can do 20 divided by 4 as well, okay? So if I multiply the denominator by 5 to get the new denominator, I have to take the top times 5. So 3 times 5 is 15, okay? Okay, so now they want us to take 5/8 and 9/20 and write them with the lowest common denominator, okay? Well, the lowest common denominator is another way of saying the lowest common multiple. And remember, to find the lowest common multiple, we took our numbers and we broke it down into its prime factors. So 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. And then we break 20 into 4 times 5. And 4 is 2 times 2. So I have, line them up, 2 times 2 times 2 for 8. And for 20, okay, why did my pen quit? We have 2 times 2, but 5 doesn't match 2, so I got to write the 5. So I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 if I bring down each column. If I multiply all those, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 40. So I want to rewrite both of these fractions with a denominator of 40. Okay, just like before, we need to ask ourselves, what do I multiply by the old denominator to get the new denominator? So what do I multiply 8 by to get 40? Well, I multiply 8 by 5. So if I take the denominator times 5, I have to take the numerator times 5. And 5 times 5 gives me 25. What do I multiply 20 by to get 40? Well, I multiply it by 2. Okay? Remember, if you're not sure, over on the side, you can do your division. You can punch that in your calculator, or you can do that by hand. Okay? Taking the top times 2, 9 times 2, gives me 18. And there's my two fractions written with the lowest common denominator. Okay? So how do I take a fraction and reduce it? There's different ways you can do this. Some people will just look at it and say, what is 24 and 20 both divisible by? So, you know, you might look and I'll say they're both divisible by 2. So I can go divide by 2, divide by 2. And that gives me 12 and 10. But 12 and 10 have a 2 in common again. Now, somebody else might have seen 4 right off the bat, and that's okay. Another way you can do this is to break it into its prime factors. So 24 is 6 times 4, 6 is 3 times 2, and 24 is 2 times 2. 20 is 4 times 5. So rewriting my fraction, 24 is 3 times 2 times 2 times 2, and 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. Canceling your common factors. So I have a 2 in common from numerator to denominator only. So now on top I have 3 times 2, which is 6, and on the bottom I have a 5. Exact same answer no matter which way you do it. And that's the second lecture for 3.2.